Here is the enriched, high-value expansion of the provided content. 23. Listing and exclusion plus special. This section deals with controlled selling. It focuses not on how to sell, which is sales order processing, but on what is allowed to be sold, to whom, and under which conditions. In real projects, uncontrolled selling leads to operational disasters. Selling discontinued products. The sales representative sells an item that engineering killed 6 months ago, forcing manufacturing to custom build it at a loss. Selling restricted products to wrong customers. Selling consumer-grade electronics to industrial clients, voiding warranties, or selling export-controlled goods to embargoed nations. Pricing and compliance violations. Selling regional promotional SKUs outside their designated geography. Post facto firefighting, the warehouse team frantically calling sales to say, "We can't ship this, it's illegal in that state." Senior SD consultants use listing and exclusion and special controls to prevent mistakes before they happen, rather than creating workflows to fix them later. Listing and exclusion. Listing and exclusion is SAP's preventative governance mechanism for sales. It acts as a gatekeeper during order entry. It controls which materials can be sold. Listing. Only these 5 products are allowed for customer X. To which customers? Segmenting product lines by customer tier. In which sales areas? Preventing cross-border gray market sales. During which time periods? Managing seasonal or limited time offers. Maintain condition tables. Listing and exclusion uses the condition technique, the same engine used for pricing, output, and account determination. This means it is highly flexible and rule-based. Condition tables define the key combination, customer or material, the most specific check. Customer group or material group, broader rules, example. Retail customers can buy retail products. Sales org or distribution channel or material, regional restrictions. Design principle, greater than keep condition tables simple and business-driven. Senior insight on table design, avoid creating tables with too many non-key fields. Unlike pricing, where you need many variables to find a price, listing is usually binary, yes or no. Over-engineering tables causes performance issues. The system has to query the database every time a material is entered in an order. Maintenance nightmares. If you get too granular, the master data team will spend their entire lives maintaining listing records. VB01. Maintain listing or exclusion types. The listing or exclusion type, example, A001. B001 defines what kind of restriction applies. Examples: listing, type A001. If it is in the list, you can buy it. If not, you cannot. This is a whitelist approach. Exclusion, type B001. If it is in the list, you cannot buy it. Everything else is fine. This is a blacklist approach. Each type controls reaction should the user get a polite warning or a hard error, stopping the save. Validity dates. Does the restriction expire? Crucial for summer-only products. Senior insight, greater than use listing for strict control. Example. Private label products for a specific supermarket. Greater than use exclusion for risk prevention. Example. Banning hazardous materials for customers without a safety license. Procedures for maintaining listing or exclusion. The procedure is the container that holds the types. It defines the search strategy. Configuration. Step 1. Check exclusion. Type B001. Is it banned? Step 2. Check listing type A001. Is it allowed? Assignment. The procedure is assigned to the sales document type. This allows for context-sensitive rules, standard order, OR. Strict rules apply. Inquiry, IN. Relaxed rules. You might allow a customer to ask about a product they aren't strictly listed for yet, to generate leads. Returns, RE. Special handling. You might need to allow a return for a product that is now excluded, discontinued, but was valid when sold. Optimize accesses. Access optimization is a technical step often overlooked by juniors, leading to slow systems. It controls how the system searches the database. Why it matters. When a user enters 100 lines in a sales order, the system performs 100 checks instantly. If the access sequence searches 50 different tables for every line, the system will freeze. Senior rule, greater than listing and exclusion must be fast and invisible. Greater than. Greater than place the most specific tables, customer or material, first. If a hit is found, tell the system to stop searching. Exclusive indicator. Activate by sales document type. Listing and exclusion is not global by default. You must turn the key to start the engine. Configuration, transaction, OV04, assignment of listing or exclusion procedure. If the field is blank for document type OR, the system ignores all your condition records. Strategic use, block sales orders, activate strict procedures, allow quotations, activate lenient procedures, or none, to allow upselling. Allow internal documents, free of charge samples, or internal consumption orders, often bypass these checks entirely. Real project listing and exclusion scenarios. These are the situations where this functionality saves the project. Scenario 1, discontinued product, the sunset rule. Requirement: we stopped making widget A. We have 50 left in stock. Solution: create an exclusion record with a validity date starting next month. Result: sales can clear the remaining stock this month. Next month, the system auto-blocks the SKU. Scenario 2, customer-specific product, the private label. Requirement: we make Kirkland brand cookies for Costco. Walmart must never be able to order them. Solution: use listing. List the material only for Costco. Result: if a sales representative accidentally tries to sell it to Walmart, the system throws an error, material not listed for customer. Scenario 3, region-restricted product, the gray market. Requirement: DVD players with region code 1 can only be sold in the USA. Solution: create a condition table for sales org or material. Result: the European sales org cannot enter the US-specific material code. Common listing and exclusion failures. 1. Product sold despite restriction. The procedure was created but not assigned to the sales document type. 2. Wrong customer blocked. Master data maintenance error. Someone excluded a material group instead of a specific material, blocking an entire product line. 3. Performance issues, too many accesses in the sequence without the exclusive indicator. 4. Overuse of exclusion instead of listing, trying to exclude every customer except one instead of just listing that one customer. 5. No validity control, blocking a product forever when it was only meant to be blocked for a week-long quality hold. Root cause greater than poor condition table and procedure design. The logic was not thought through from a maintenance perspective. Special. This section covers the power tools of SAP SD. These are features that sit outside the main process flows but are essential for usability, governance, and data integrity. Item proposal, product selection. Item proposal, or product selection in newer versions, is a tool for velocity. Function. It acts as a shopping list or favorite basket for the customer. Used in key accounts. A supermarket orders the same 50 items every Tuesday. Repetitive manufacturing. A car factory orders the same bolts every shift. Mechanism. Create a dummy sales order. Item proposal type, MS. Assign this proposal number to the customer master, sales area data. In the order, the user clicks a button, and the system populates the 50 items automatically. They just fill in the quantities. Benefits, speed, reduces entry time from 20 minutes to 2 minutes. Consistency, ensures they order the correct SKU, example, the 10-pack, not the single unit. Reduced errors, eliminates typo-driven returns. Status profile, status management. SAP's standard status, open, being processed, completed, is often not enough. Status profiles, BS02, allow you to create user constraints. Controls, document lifecycle states, define custom states like technical review, credit manager approved, legal check done. User actions, you can forbid specific transactions based on status. Example, workflow 1. Status, draft, order is created, logistics cannot create delivery. 2. Status, tech review, engineer checks specs, approves. 3. Status, ready, now the delivery creation is allowed. This is process governance. It prevents the warehouse from shipping something that hasn't been technically approved, even if the price and credit are fine. Transactional variant, SHD0. Transactional variants are the secret weapon for UI simplification. Controls, default values, auto-populate payment terms or Incoterms on the screen. Hidden fields. Remove the weight or route fields if the sales reps don't need to see them. Required fields. Make customer PO number mandatory before the user can even press enter. Senior rule. Greater than simplify UI instead of training users endlessly. Greater than. Greater than. If users keep forgetting to fill a field, don't send an email. Use a transaction variant to make them fill it. If they are confused by too many buttons, hide the buttons. Mass change, VA05, or mass. Mass change is a dangerous but necessary tool for bulk maintenance. Used for price corrections. We uploaded the wrong price list. Update all 500 open orders with the new price. Date changes. The factory is closed next week. Move all delivery dates by +7 days. Rejection. Cancel all back orders for Model X. Must be. Highly restricted. Only super users or team leads should have access. Logged. You must know who changed 500 orders at once. Risk. A junior consultant running mass change incorrectly can destroy the integrity of the entire order book in 30 seconds. Number ranges for master and transactional data. Number ranges, VN01, are the indexing system of the business. Controls, traceability, a number starting with 1 is a quote. 2 is an order. 8 is a return. Audit compliance. Auditors look for gaps in number ranges to detect fraud, deleted invoices. Data categorization. 9000 series customers are employees. 1000 series are external clients. Best practices. Separate ranges per business scenario. Do not mix returns and standard orders in the same range. It makes reporting impossible. Buffer management. Ensure ranges are large enough to last for years. Running out of numbers brings the business to a halt. Number range chaos equals reporting chaos. If you can't tell what a document is by looking at the ID, your data is messy. Integration and governance perspective. Listing and exclusion and special controls work together to form the guardrails of the system. Listing stops the wrong product from entering the system. Status profiles stop the right product from moving forward until approved. Transactional variants ensure the data entered is complete. Senior consultants design these controls so that greater than the system prevents mistakes automatically. Greater than. Greater than. The best error message is the one the user never sees, because the system didn't allow the mistake to happen in the first place. Mental model to lock in. Listing and exclusion answers. Greater than, is this sale allowed at all? Greater than. Greater than. It is the bouncer at the door of the club. Special controls answer. Greater than. How can we enforce policy efficiently? Greater than. Greater than it is the house rules inside the club. Final perspective. This section is about preventative discipline. Strong preventative controls, reduce firefighting, increase trust in data, and improve compliance with laws and internal policies. Weak controls, create hidden risks, selling illegal goods, increase manual work, fixing data later, and damage credibility. Senior SD consultants focus on greater than preventing errors, not correcting them later. Greater than POO, greater than quality, is designed into the process, not inspected in. Say next when ready.